Hey everybody, happy Saturday. How's everyone doing out there, wherever you are on the internet tonight? Welcome to the Beading Dreams live merchandise sale. Corvus's bots are awesome. Welcome to the Beading Dreams live merchandise sale. We got a bunch of cool stuff for you tonight. It's kind of a random mix, and a lot of it is orange, which I just realized. I'm going to try and pick out some things that aren't orange from the trays so that we don't have an all orange all the time sale. But this is, but yeah, so this is our live merchandise sale for Saturday night. How's everyone doing? I see Lori and Sharon. Sharon was at the Irish Festival today, which is awesome. I'm probably not going to have the energy to go to the Irish Festival tomorrow on my day off. I had thought of it. I have about 17 different things that I want to do tomorrow, and I'm pretty sure the thing I'm actually going to do tomorrow is lay on my couch and cuddle with my cats, because that's probably the smartest thing for me to do tomorrow. But yeah, glad the Irish Festival was fun. It was a really pretty day here in Dallas, which you would never know that we all almost, tornadoed away, 3 days ago. And Heather actually did not pick tonight's beads. They're random for a completely different reason. There are a whole bunch of go backs from sales and things. So that's why we have a random mix of randomness, because it's like 20 sales, bits and pieces of about 20 sales. Heather, are you ready to be on camera?
Yes.
Heather got her hairs did. Wow, there you are.
Allison dying.
Yeah, right? There, look at Heather Human and her beautiful hairs. Actually,
so much less hairs.
Your hairs deserves full camera, so there you go.
It's so short, y'all. Look.
It's not short. It's only short for Heather.
It's so short, y'all. You don't know. Keiko knows.
But it's only Heather short. It's not actually short.
I donated 10 inches, and then they cut more. So it's about half the length it was.
So it looks beautiful.
And I love it. It's what I asked for.
Yay! It looks amazing. Are you happier with your banguses now?
Huh?
Are you happier with your bangs now?
I can see.
So that's good.
Yes.
Okay, so that wasn't me. That was
Good call, Keiko.
All right. So speaking of bangs, I need to trim mine, because this is not a good look.
Free trims.
Right here. Yeah, but I have to find time for it. Kathy knows that I just go trim my own bangs, and
she doesn't judge. She's amazing.
She doesn't judge. Every once in a while, I'll go in. She'll be like, "What did you do?" Like, I couldn't see. All of us DIY people in our own bang trims. So, I have sleep or haircut. Sleep totally. See, Keiko gets me too. Keiko gets both of us.
I mean, that's why I had chia pet hair.
Yes. Okay, you did not have chia pet hair, though, by the way. But I get where you're going with that. But yes, sleep or haircut. Sleep typically wins for me as well.
Actually, my hair was kind of looking like the Barbies whose hair grew. Like it only grew in a ponytail.
I never had one of those, but I always wanted
longer.
one. Yeah. Oh, toys of my childhood. Okay, so if you see something you like, claim it in the chat. Once you've claimed something in the chat, we'll put it aside for you. Anyone here who's local in Dallas, I know that Mary is on a cruise, so I'm guessing we are not going to see her this evening. Or at least she should be. If everything went well, she should be on a cruise right now.
Yes.
If she's not on a cruise right now, then she may be on for consolation of whatever the hell went wrong. But so if anyone's on who's local in Dallas, you can pick up your items anytime Wednesday or after here at Beading Dreams on Lovers Lane. If you are not local in Dallas, we are still working on invoicing, shipping. Heather worked on collating invoices during the whole Zoom last night. That's why you only saw the top of her head.
Last chance at that big old cinnamon bun.
You're still gonna have a decently sized cinnamon bun, lady. It's bigger than my cinnamon bun ever was, even when I had long hair. Because even at half of... I feel like this is a word problem.
I'm Anita.
No, but I feel like this is a word problem. If Heather has half of the hair she used to have, but Heather always had twice the hair that Allison had, then how much, or 4 times the hair that Allison had, then how much hair does Heather have now? So somebody can figure that out. The shorter answer is still more than me. Okay, so...
Keiko, the answer to that is this is not yours.
No, this is not, these are not your go backs. These are someone else's go backs. Okay, so let's see.
So they could be yours. They could be your future go backs.
Okay, so I'm going to ask for a vote. Do we want to start with orange or not orange?
Always orange.
I'm not asking you, I'm asking them.
Fine.
I know what you want to start with, but you already have all the things.
I don't have any of these things.
Alright, Lori says not orange. So 1 vote for not orange. 1 vote for orange.
Tied.
We need a tiebreaker. I need 1 more person to vote. Either. That's not helpful, Sheena. That is not a good tiebreaker. Vote. Alright, Keiko says orange. Because she will be distracted. Alright, so we're gonna go.
Trying to be good.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go with a mixture of orange and not orange. Jenny, you are not allowed to buy anything from tonight's sale. Judgy Unicorn says no. Okay, but I can, alright, I'm going to start with, alright, Sheena says not orange. Okay, so we're going to start with not orange, I think. Since Jenny has voted, but
was apparently just rudely overruled.
Okay, well, you know why.
I do.
Alright, so we're just going to start with this top tray here, and we're going to go from there. Because there's definitely some not orange stuff in here, and there's some crystals in here. I don't know if we have a tally fet or not, but I have a few crystals, not a lot. And then, like I said, I've got a bunch of other stuff as well. So, there's going to be some making up of prices. Okay, Jenny. Alright, then I'm backing off. I'm backing off, but you can claim anything you want to. But just be aware that this is all Jenny's go-backs.
So there might be some shaming in the chat, is what you're saying?
Corvus, hi!
Corvus!
You're just in time. All we've been doing is talking. We're about to start selling. We have a random mix of random stuff tonight. So, there is a strand of really pretty labradorite here, though. I'm just saying. This is not actually a Jenny go-back. This is something I found while I was trying to find the awful missing item that I still haven't found. I did find a lot of cool stuff. Do go-backs double in price?
No, they don't.
No, they don't. Sometimes they even go down in price, because I'm going to be making up prices for some of these things. They may be better than the original prices.
Yeah.
I know, it's so sparkle. It'll be on in a minute. We're going to start with these. Crystals! Little crystals. Like, I haven't seen a tally fet. Okay, and I really want to know what this one stupid piece of bang hair is trying to do. Like, does it want to go here? Does it want to go here? Like, it's really unsure of which side of my cowlick it wants to be on. And I am unsure of...
It's riding the bull.
It is, but... okay. It's just going to be in my eye the whole night. So I just need to get over it. So let's go ahead and put Heather in this, like, right down the middle of my forehead. What the heck?
Maybe you were horrid.
I mean, I don't think I was horrid to anyone today.
No.
I was a tiny bit sharp with Jenny. I'm sorry about that, Jenny. I was trying to deal with Laura, and I was a little stressy. But I don't think I was horrid to anyone. It does want to be a Heather bang. All of my hair wants to be a Heather hair. Like,
thank you, Sheena.
My hair aspires to be Heather's hair, but it's not possible because
my hair is on my head.
Because her hair is amazing, and my hair will never look like that. Hi, Shaquille. Okay, so Avi, I need to fix this camera. So,
well, that's going to be a problem, Shaquille.
So, oh. I mean, I might not have valid insurance right now either, so...
I have that.
Well, and I have a driver's license.
Let's combine forces.
So yeah, maybe we can just pretend we're the same person.
Yes.
Okay. So. And.
How do you know, Shaquille? It's like he knows everything.
Well, it's like we talk about our lives on the internet all the time.
I guess.
Okay, to be fair, neither of us have any warrants. There are no warrants, just other difficulties.
Yes.
Okay, so these are little tiny crystals, and I keep, dang it, I need more light.
Why were you hunting people for narcotics? These aren't my pants.
I mean, I actually think that as far as responses go,
that is probably legitimate.
I think that's great.
Why wouldn't you? Well, okay.
Okay. Sorry, my job is to get this stupid exposure on this frame right so you can actually see. There's some light. Woohoo! Let there be light. These aren't my pants.
No?
I've never been to jail.
I mean, I've been to, like, Alcatraz.
Well, I did. That's different. I think Shaquille's question is, have either of us ever been interred in jail? Or imprisoned? Interred means you died.
Yeah, it means, yeah. We've definitely never been interred in jail.
Whoops! Okay, so these are crystal... God damn it. Like... Okay, hold on. I gotta fix this light situation. It's just gonna drive me bonkers for the rest of this
Keiko. Keiko's looking out.
Okay, so these are bitty small crystals is what I'm trying to get at here with the focus and the light. Is these are 2 millimeter crystals. Were you looking in their pants? I don't even. Do you know what? Don't answer that question. I retract the question.
I feel like it would be pretty easy to look there in Shaquille's neighbor's particular instance because they are not wearing them often.
I see. Okay, so 2 millimeter cobalt blue faceted crystals. These are 12-inch strands, and I've got a bunch of them because I bought them for a special order and she didn't like them. 6. I have 10 strands of 2 millimeter faceted cobalt blue crystals. They're really pretty blue, and they are $8 a strand.
Yeah, see, I knew that about you, or about them, at least.
Okay, this is a freaking crazy price on this. Jenny, why the hell did you put this back? It's the no pants all the time. That is the issue. That's fair. All right, one for Kenneth, one for Corvus. I'm gonna try and untie this knot at the top here to see if I can get them out without cutting them.
Oh, and that is an indulgence.
It is an indulgence. It's our first sale.
I know.
For anybody out there who doesn't know the rules of the Beading Dreams indulgence game, I'm pretty sure Heather just put them in.
I did, in fact.
Okay, so I'm going to tie these off on the top. Hopefully that will keep them from spraying all over the place. Oh, they're already tied. Well, cool. Yeah, those are the Iolite, Jenny. Do you want them back? Okay, so I still have 8 strands of those crystals. Okay, so these are, in fact, Iolite 6 millimeter faceted round. They're going back to Jenny.
Okay.
She had not buyer's remorse.
Yes.
Which I've actually had not buyer's remorse. Mine's mainly centered on a pair of armoire that I never bought, but non-buyer's remorse is a thing. Okay, so we're just gonna skip ahead to the Flashy Lab, which is not a Jenny go back. This is actually something I found when I was looking for something. Also, that's 50% off for Sheena.
Got it, Sheena.
So these labs are extraordinarily pretty. Like, you can see all of the flashy flash in them. And they are about 8mm faceted rondelles. Like these are 10mm here, so they're a little bit smaller than that, but they just have all of the pretty sparkle and flash. This is a half strand of really, really pretty labs. This is $60. I know, Jenny, you wouldn't have put these back. So $60 for the pretty labs. This is an slightly longer than 8-inch strand. It's like 8 inches plus a bead. So, one strand of pretty labs for, what did I say, $60 or 65? 60.
60, sorry. It's not a drink if I
Heather
yawn.
yawns. Exactly. It's only a drink if I yawn. Which means I should
really
drink
crazy dreams.
I had dreams about work.
Yeah. A lot of mine were about work.
Okay, these are cool. These are pyrite. I love this cool, like, tablet shape. I love it in almost any stone, but of course in pyrite it's even cooler. These guys...
Almost everything is.
I said these guys, that's an indulgence.
It is.
Almost everything is cooler in pyrite, it's true. Did Emily buy that pyrite pyramid?
The pyramid?
Sheena. Yes. She had the pyramid. It was like the last of the pyrite specimens that I got.
She may have put it on hold. I didn't check her out.
Neither did I.
And I didn't see her check out either.
Neither did I, because I think that was at the point where everything was going completely batshit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so pyrite's to
And you were
Sheena.
actually gone when she checked out.
Oh, right, because I went to Plano. That explains why I didn't
Yes.
see or hear her check out. We are only the normal level of intoxicated, Shaquille.
Not much yet.
Not much yet. There was not a whole lot of time to eat or drink things today.
It's true.
Okay, these are cool.
Working on it though.
They're all cool. I mean, let's be real. Real talk, all the beads are pretty. All right, these are carnelian, and this definitely at one point in its
Like
life.
two. I can still go to church.
I don't go to church, but I still think I'm pretty much at a 1. Like I could go to church in this condition and be just fine. Though I like literally the only time I go to church is for weddings and funerals, and I do wish, with the fact that my family is Catholic, but I wasn't raised in a Catholic church, like I wish there was some kind of instruction manual about like, when they say this, this is what you say back. When they say this, this is what you do. This is when you kneel. This is when you get up. Like, I need a pamphlet of like how to navigate this in a respectful fashion, because it's just really confusing. There's a lot, and I'm not trying to pick on the Catholics, Corvus, but there's a lot of up and down and stand and sit and kneel and say things, and then they change the things. Because I did go to church with my grandparents when I was a child. If I stayed the night at their house on Saturday, I would go to church with them on Sunday. And so there are some of those rote responses that are in my brain, but they changed some of them, so they're not even the same anymore. So thank you, Catholic Church. I think at this particular point, my knees are too bad to be a Catholic.
I need to send Corvus the Dara O'Brien mixed marriage.
You do, because it's really funny.
It is so funny. I should just post it in Discord too.
You should, because it's funny. Okay, so this at one point in its life was a necklace. Obviously, it had an incident, and rather than restring it, I would love to just sell it to somebody as a strand. So it's basically a 17... It's basically an almost 30-inch strand of carnelian chips. Who is that?
I do not know, but I guess I will check.
Bear with, somebody is knocking on the door. If
I know who it is.
Who is it? That's not Jenny, is it? Okay, well, Heather sounds excited, so I'm assuming it's not somebody who's going to axe murder us. I don't think she'd be that excited, Shaquille, if it was somebody who was coming to rob us or axe murder us. Holy fuck! Hey! What the
I thought
Guess what? I'm on live
Guess
stream.
what? Amy's here! Oh my gosh!
Oh my god.
Hi.
Yeah, I came to do the live stream with you.
This is a surprise.
Are you shaking?
No, I'm not. I am not shaking. I am a little bit
She's a little shook.
Shook? Are you shook?
I'm shook. Yay! Oh my gosh. Okay, well, let's get you a chair.
Okay.
Wow, she and I
I
just
have to
said
use
that. Go for it.
I'll be right back.
She and I just said that at the same time. Hold on, let's move this.
So much.
I know, I just need to put those stupid things up where they belong. I need to lift them up where they belong, so they will be out of...
Lift them up.
Okay, so sorry for the cursing, but that is literally the last person I was expecting to be knocking on our door, because last time I checked, she lived in San Antonio.
She still does. She just came up to visit, and I didn't tell you because I wanted that reaction.
Okay, so hold on. I'm going to need to move the Heather human so that Amy can sit next to me and Heather's not blocking half of my face. So there we go. Okay, so
Carnelian chips.
Carnelian chips. Yes, but my stream deck just like fell over. So hold on. And now I'm moving the camera. Okay, so Carnelian chips. So yes, what this basically is a 30-inch strand of carnelian chips with 2 bonus silver-plated end caps and a couple of bonus soldered rings. So it's a deconstructed necklace that you can reconstruct into whatever you want. So we're gonna call this strand of carnelian chips $15. These I actually really like, and they look really nice with this necklace that I'm wearing. But I'd rather sell them. These are lemon quartz, and they are just really big and pretty, and Carnelian's going to Sharon. Got it.
Call Sharon.
At least that was my light I bumped, not my camera.
Yes.
So these are lemon quartz. So they're very pale lemon quartz, but I actually do quite like them.
The color is really good.
The color is really nice. It's this really pretty kind of straw color, which, I mean, I love really expensive, sunny. Like, it's very what?
Sunny. I'm with you. I usually like the limier version.
The limier version, the really vibrant version, but these are just these are very appealing. So these are faceted chunks, and they are in the neighborhood of 1 inch long. I mean, you know, little shorter on some, little longer on others. And this is only a 14-inch strand, so it's not a full strand. But this strand of lemon quartz is $68. It's really cool.
It is really cool.
Somebody saved me from myself, because
she will.
Well, because this is the only thing I wear this necklace with, so I really shouldn't make another necklace just to go with one outfit. Plus, it's soon not even going to be sweater season anymore.
I made it.
Welcome back!
So happy to have you here, and you look beautiful.
You. Okay, you're gonna need to get closer then.
Oh, sorry.
You need to act like you really like. Oh,
I really do like you.
let's move the.
We pretend.
It's not pretend. It's for real.
So.
I'll be hibby so. You be hibby so.
Yay! We've all be hibby so. Okay, so we have sardonyx. Do you need a water or a drink?
No.
Okay.
I just need to watch what you're doing.
All right. So these are brown sardonyx, and they're this really cool tablet shape. I have a huge thing for like rounded off rectangles. I don't know why.
You really do.
I do, but I really
do. You have a crush on that one?
I have a crush on this one in particular. Maybe it's because they look like ice cream sandwiches, kind of.
But what's wrong with it?
I miss ice cream sandwiches so much because I don't think anybody makes gluten-free ice cream sandwiches. No, this one's really cool. Amy's right. Like, let's
flip it over
pick
though.
Favorites.
This one, that one, right there, that one.
Yes. Oh, look at your nails.
I know, aren't they pretty?
Oh my goodness. You're so fancy.
Thanks.
Okay, so I've got one strand of brown sardonyx, and that strand is $20.
Yes. Who bought it?
Nobody. But this is, in fact, Corvus the Amy we know. Yes. Hold on.
Doesn't she look amazing?
I know, she does look
so
amazing.
beautiful.
And she's
Thank you.
so. Yes.
We love Hebe-so.
I'm so happy to be Hebe-so.
One
If y'all don't know
more.
about I be Hebe-so, because I don't think we've told the story, but my daughter didn't speak very well when she was little because she
Lori.
was under a lot of stress when we were living in Hawaii. And when we moved home to Texas, we lived with my grandparents for, I don't know, 3 months before I got up on my feet after a divorce. And anyhow, she would talk to my granny and she'd say, you know, things, and Granny's like, I don't understand what she's saying. But there was a time in Hawaii where it was her birthday and I didn't have a lot of money, so we lived on post in Schofield Barracks in Hawaii. And anyway, she the next door neighbor had a little girl her age, and the next door neighbor and I were super bonded. And so anyhow, I invited Kayla to go to the little hot dog stand on post that was just, you know, outside the PX. And so we went there and we sat down. Heidi had on her little like aloha dress and her little bucket hat. She's sitting there and she's like, Kaya, I'll be Hebe-so, you be Hebe-so? And my best friend is like looking at me and she's like, what the fuck did she just say? I just looked at her, I kind of laughed. I was like, just sitting there waiting for my friend Jennifer to recognize what the hell my daughter just said. And she's like, I'll be Hebe-so, you be Hebe-so? Or she said, you be Hebe-so? And she said, Amy, what did she just say? And I was like, she said, I've been here before. Have you been here before? So, anyway, so eventually it's been a joke, like ongoing. Heidi's 28 now, and of course she can speak properly. But my sister sent a pillow that she had embroidered, and it said, I be Hebe-so, you be Hebe-so? So anyway, that's a joke.
And by the way, Hebe-so does end with an R.
Yeah.
Yes.
Besoa.
Yeah.
Besoa, not Beso.
Yeah, just in case anyone was wondering about the proper spelling of Hebe-so. Okay.
Beso is Besor.
Yes.
All right, I got a handful of crystals. Crystals are all $8 a strand. I've got one of each of these, so I hope everyone has your fingers ready.
Oh, Lord.
All right, we have, and all the strands are going to be in the neighborhood of 14 inches. So,
That's what he said.
He never said that. I wish.
He tried to. He
okay,
lied.
no, I'm
too much.
sorry.
That's
18,
too much.
no, or sorry, 14 inches, no thank you. Pass, pass.
Sign me up.
Hard pass. All Amy, no me. No.
I mean, there is such a thing as being digmatized.
I mean,
it's somewhat like
that would be
decorating.
It's somewhat
But
like
in a different
decorating.
way.
Yes. But there's
Taurus
also,
is like, 14 digmatized. Yeah, I can do that.
all right, so 8mm.
Hi, Ace, if you're out there.
Yeah, he's awake. If he's here, he's awake.
All right, so 8mm faceted red rondelles. I got one strand of those. I also have one strand of 6mm faceted rondelles. This one's only 12 inches, ladies. Just FYI.
For those that can't handle 14.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'll still take a hard pass on 12. Like,
Oh, Lord.
Been there,
Not
did
that
that,
much
did
real
not
estate.
enjoy the experience. Thank you.
I'm sorry, y'all. I know. What time is it? Yes. Okay. Maybe
Well,
this is
we've-
a little off color.
We hopefully have changed at least the cursing thing since we're starting earlier now.
Okay.
I don't know when adult time actually starts on the stream now,
I think
but
it starts at like 7:10.
well, tonight it definitely started at about 7:10 with the F-bomb. So, you know. All right, so 6mm faceted rondelles. I have one strand of those.
Heather, you're right over there.
Now Heather's gonna die. We're just gonna take turns, Heather Human and myself, like
Yes.
dying of laughter.
Shading
Literally
everyone.
dying of laughter. Alright, these are 10mm, so these are bigger. I'm just gonna put the 8s and the 10s and the 6s all on my wrist so you can see the different sizes. And then I'm gonna find the camera. There we go.
Oh, the camera.
Well, it's hard for them to see without the camera. So those are 10s, those are 8s. I'm still getting used to this new camera position. So 10s, 8s, 6s, just so you can get the sizes.
6.
Hmm?
Did you say 6?
I said 6. Lady.
That's what I said, 6. Did you misunderstand my Texan?
I'm sorry. sorry. Texan is only my adopted language.
Yeah,
She's
true.
I natively
She's
speak.
pretty
I natively
fluent,
speak
but-
Wisconsin.
She likes to like speak proper and shit. I don't know.
Oh, whatever. Every time I say the word bag, Heather just dies of
That is funny.
laughter.
That is a funny word.
Okay.
Especially when you say egg it after. So what color are we calling those?
We're gonna call these dark topaz.
Okay, that was what I was gonna write, but I wanted confirmation.
So one strand of dark topaz 10 millimeter rondelles. We also have one strand of light blue, and these have a really pretty metallic coating on them. These are actually a really nice shade. These are like frozen blue. These are like
Ooh.
Elsa blue.
These are like April Texas sky with white clouds blue.
Also that.
Oh.
So I've got one strand of the 10 millimeter rondelles in the April Texas sky blue.
Oh, this is not sky blue.
No, well, this is the color the sky was the other night when there were tornado sirens going
This
off.
is warning. Take shelter.
shelter. Which, yeah. So by the way, Tina was so funny. So when the tornado sirens were going off the other night here, I was like, I'm leaving. I'm getting the hell out of Dodge.
She's like, I'm going to immediately drive.
I'm going to immediately
Where
leave
do
and
you
go
drive
home.
during a tornado to get away from one?
Well, I drove to my house.
Really
and there
fast?
Were, no, just at the regular pace. But there were no tornado sirens going on over there.
You're safe in that
so
area.
it was
5 miles away.
but you know, Tina, who's a dear friend of Heather's and also a friend of mine, who's a pretty awesome human, just generally came in today to get a pendant, and so Heather's telling her about this, and she looks at me, she's like, "You're not supposed to drive when there are tornado sirens." I'm like,
no,
but I went the other way. I went the opposite way of
it
the
was going
tornado.
this way. I went that. It was fine.
Exactly. I mean, I hope tornado talk is not triggering for you.
It doesn't trigger me.
That's
There's
good.
a lot that doesn't trigger me anymore.
That's good. But yeah, Heather was like, you're not
gonna shelter in place.
Yeah,
You
and
do
then,
your thing.
I know, and I'm like, bye.
Shelter in place my ass.
So I am not good at sheltering in place. I'm sure this is
You've never been good.
I'm sure this is a shock to everyone here. I'm not good at sheltering in place. I am not good at sitting somewhere and feeling like I can't do anything about stuff.
Whereas I'm like, I got a book, I'm good.
Not happening, it's not happening, it's not happening. I'm gonna read, and I'm gonna keep on reading, and this shit's gonna go away.
Yeah, there was like when I was driving down Northwest Highway, like I was fine, but then I would get to a stoplight where I was in a pack of 20 cars, and then I'm looking around going, okay, I think I see now why they say this isn't a good idea to do.
Especially when I don't see any of the cars around, and everybody's like at home.
But no, there were a lot of people on the
that's
road, and nobody got tornadified. So anyway,
No, and it was actually for straight line winds.
more than
rotational.
Well,
But still.
my car did not get blowed off the road, and
mine had a greater chance of doing so,
and we've established that Heather is the smarter of the two of us.
Yeah.
I sat
you know.
here
Me
and
too.
listened to the after the sirens went off, the wind was out there going
Are you sure that wasn't the plumbing next door?
yeah,
Okay.
Scared
because
to
it
ask.
never stopped.
I see.
Or
That's
changed
sad.
bits.
That's
And then
sad.
it would go,
Oh my god.
I'm gonna die.
By the way, Heather, do you know that I have figured out how to make you full screen in clips even when you're not full screen?
Oh no!
I want to see this magic.
So somebody clip that.
Hi, Mom!
So anyway, let's go back to selling things.
She's out there.
That is what we're here for, right?
That is what we're here for. We're trying to make money. So
Yeah.
anyway, what started this whole conversation is it actually, this is even lighter than the sky, because when I was driving home, I looked to the north. Hi Dad.
Hi, Dad.
All the parents are here.
Yay!
But no, I was driving home during the tornado sirens, like a not intelligent person, but whatever.
She's
and-
doing her.
And I looked to the north, and it was just like this blue, black, like splotchy, like evil looking mass. I'm like, oh, okay, hi.
It's pretty scary looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, back on topic.
Somebody's just not feeling these beads right now. After
No,
all that
you distracted me by being here.
I'm sorry.
How absolute
I know
dares
it's
me.
a lot to take in.
How dare you
It's a
surprise
lot to-
me?
it's a
and-
lot to
see.
take
I said
in.
surprise
Surprise.
because I'm sitting next to you. Like this
It's
is,
rubbing off.
It is. It's like I'm getting like contact texts in here.
Kind of like a contact high, but not.
But yes, with softer R's.
Yes.
Yeah, nobody
Green
wants
sky.
nobody
Hi,
wants a green sky, Denise. Nobody, no. But you would actually like this color of crystals. So Denise, since you just gone on, we're doing crystal strands. We got a bunch of mixed stuff tonight. So $8 crystal strands. I did just have light blue.
Just call them tornado blue.
Well,
That's what she's saying.
these are tornado blue. These are April
Texas
Texas sky blue. So we got one strand of sky blue 10mm rondelles, and then we have one strand of tornado blue. These are 8mm faceted rounds. That is actually a not weird, but an unusual shape for crystals of the Chinese variety, which is mostly what we carry here. You usually find them in the rondelle shape, not the round shape.
I like
So-
the round.
Me too. All right. Was that tornado blue, Denise, or April sky blue, or just all of
All
the
the
blue
blue.
are belong to you?
They are both beautiful.
They are both
are.
pretty, and I know Denise has a thing for light metallic blues.
Yes.
Okay, so we have one strand of, and I remember these selling.
I love these.
Okay, so tornado for Denise. Rosemary, which blue did you want? Did you want the tornado or the April sky?
Because we still have April sky.
Because we still have April sky. Tornado has gone to Denise.
Because Rosemary, honestly, if you don't tell us what blue, I'm just gonna go get all the blue beads out of the store, and
goodness.
then we're really screwed.
Yes, because then this will be the stream that never ends.
Yes.
And Corvus would love that, but
Yes.
at some point, Heather and I need to sleep. And once again, if we're ever going to do a 24-hour stream, we're going to need to get some of y'all in town.
Can I
Y'all, I
philosophize
have a
about
confession.
Amy can philosophize about sleep. Okay, so I'm sorry, Rosemary, that's a 50% off, I believe, because I think those are the tornado blue. So would you like to philosophize?
Yeah, sleep is a gift. The end.
Okay.
It is.
You don't have to take it. You don't have to open it. You can stay up.
That's fair.
Yeah. That's all I gotta say about
Yeah. Yeah.
Should I
mean,
confess or should I just let it go?
that. What?
hold on. You have to be full screen though.
I want to know.
So for those of you who were on the Zoom last night while I was invoicing, I might have a little bit fallen asleep.
I am pretty sure you fell asleep because you never even knew that I was there.
You were on your Samsung.
I was trying. It wasn't cooperating, so I had to give up.
But I couldn't see. Allison had all the
Yeah.
pictures.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is
So
There's
those are
nothing to
for
see.
Keiko.
Nothing to see but a steering wheel for me.
It's true, but no, we need to. Okay, so at some point, I think some of y'all know this, we're gonna have our stream table completely taken down and rebuilt.
What?
Well, because my mother has problems with the fact that the legs don't actually support it, even though it's perfectly stable.
But your mother doesn't do streaming.
Well, that doesn't mean that she feels like she is unqualified to have an opinion on things.
That's true.
So
we'll validate the fact that she wants a new table.
and it, yeah, I know.
All you can do is validate.
But so we'll be putting everything back together. Hi, Jan, and
You can make me a little smaller if you'd like.
you were confessing.
I confessed.
I was honoring your confession.
I have not been absolved, but now my chins are just out there.
Your chin
I'm
is-
sorry. I cannot absolve you of anything. I am
My
not
chins.
qualified. But anyway, so yeah, so at some point we'll get the Heather Human an actual monitor of her own, so that she can.
Can I
What
have-
are you doing?
Hiding.
Oh my God!
You're
Look who's on
making
the
yourself
stream.
a hair beard.
He missed all the dirty stuff,
Huh?
Mr. Carmen.
Oh no, that's
That's Jan.
Jan.
Oh, I thought it was.
No, Cameron.
I can't read.
It's okay.
It's a special thing that I don't understand.
But anyway.
Sorry, hi, Jan.
You also missed some dirty stuff, but I feel like you haven't missed all of it.
But you would have laughed because it was funny.
But anyway, so when we do Zoom and Heather and I are here together, she doesn't actually see she doesn't see you guys. She can hear you, but she can't see you because I've got the monitor.
Yeah, sometimes I have my iPad and I turn that on, or I can see on my phone, but since I was using my phone for invoicing
So at some point I'm going to get another monitor so she can have an actual like full-on monitor where she can see all of the everything, but you know.
And then y'all can watch me fall asleep. Cool.
That would be
there
awesome.
You go. Okay, back to selling things.
I didn't...
Why are you making yourself a hair beard? Are you a dwarf woman?
I get bonuses to fighting.
Heather is now no, I'm putting you full screen. Heather is now dwarven. Officially.
Dang it!
Even though she's about 2 feet too tall.
I am at least 2 feet too tall.
but yes, okay. Now that Heather's chosen to stop being a dwarf, we're gonna go ahead and sell our last strand of crystals, which is 4mm faceted rounds in the Colorado topaz color, which is one of my favorite kind of light brown shades. Once again, absolutely goes with my sweater. So it's a really pretty neutral light brown.
If the sand on the beach had lots of labradorite on it, that's what it would look like.
There you go. And yes, Laura, Keiko did beat you to it because I didn't actually even get to put it on stream before she claimed it. Okay, these are actually some of my go backs.
She's asking, are these coated?
They are coated, yes.
Yes. These are some of my go backs because I, as previously stated, was cleaning like a mad woman because I've lost something that belongs to a customer. There's a whole horrible saga about this.
We're not going to go into it.
We're not going to go into it on stream. We might go into it on the podcast. But I found a bunch of stuff.
Did
we?
No, maybe it was just on Zoom.
I don't know. Maybe it was on Zoom. I talked to a lot of people about it because it was kind of traumatic.
Yeah.
But not you. I can tell you about it later.
Okay.
But these are Vroom Vroom cubes. Yes, they are cubic Vroom, and they are 4mm garnet sugar cubes. This is not a full strand. I did use a few of these on a project, so it's a 13-inch strand. So I'll just go ahead and discount that 50% for whoever wants it. So the regular price on it is $58. So that would make half price $29, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. They are an absolutely gorgeous color.
They are lovely. They're 4mm, so they're not huge, but they're so pretty. They're going to Sheena.
They're really pretty and they feel good. Like the weight of them is nice.
Yeah. And this is another one of my go backs of like things I found when I was cleaning that need to go find a home. So these are amethyst faceted chunks of this really pretty light purple but very clear amethyst. Like you can see all of my calluses right through that amethyst bead. That's how clear it is.
Lori.
Clear.
Lori.
You can,
Lori.
Lori might have already gotten a strand of these, but
Probably.
this one is going to be extra discounted because it's only like a third of a strand. So I will let this beautiful strand of amethyst, and they are very different sizes. Okay, so you can see the variation. Like some of them are short and chunky, and some of them are longer and skinnier.
They're just kind of thick. That's what we're going to say,
I mean,
right?
they are. So I'm going to go ahead and save this beautiful strand of amethyst.
It's
going to Sharon.
How
All right,
much?
$30.
Good selection. Those are pretty.
Yes.
And that's a really good discount.
It is.
Okay, I'm going to try and stack this up so that I don't have an avalanche.
I can hold something. You know, I have a lap.
I know, but...
If
No,
you
Lori
want-
was
if you
waiting
like.
for the price.
Ah!
Lori, why are we waiting?
That's okay. Wait, we might have more of those.
Hi,
Amethyst.
Sheena. I just saw that. Hi.
Okay, so for Lori and Corvus, there's a solid chance we have another strand of those. Because that was just the one I picked up off the floor. So we might have more. So I'll look for that after the stream. Okay, let's go with some other cool stuff. Those are pretty.
Yeah.
All right. So anybody who is looking to get in with the beachy vibe, different than the bitchy vibe,
Yes.
These are really pretty shells. I don't think these are technically puka shells. I feel like Amy, having lived in Hawaii, would be the authority on that. But they're really pretty kind of light peach and dark peach shell beads. I've got one 16-inch strand of these, and they are $20.
Those are awesome.
They're really pretty.
And whether or not they're puka shells is debatable. It doesn't matter. They're awesome, and they're very like finished and polished. So they're rough like what you would get in a puka like normal necklace. So I would buy these.
Those are very pretty. All right, we have some stripy beads. These are cool. Jenny, you have good taste. All right, these are stripy glass. So they look like red agate, but they are not. They are glass. They are coins. They're about half-inch coins of this really cool red and white, kind of naturally striped glass with a little bit of like bright orange, like that one right there, which you can't really see because of the reflection of the camera, but that one's got a really bright orange streak. So these are really, really cool. So we've got 3 strands of stripy orange and white glass, and we're going to call those $10 a strand. Let's see. Okay, no, 7:30 is the cursing threshold. So we only missed
I've been holding on.
20 minutes.
I've been holding my breath over here, just waiting.
Look what Corvus did. She made all of these cool like
Oh my
things that
god,
just like show up on the stream.
that is so cool.
And I don't even have to do anything.
I
It's
will never be
amazing.
that smart or talented in whatever it is that makes those.
Well, the good news is,
Well, how do you-
I mean,
You
I
don't have to. You can
You don't
just
have to.
hire
You can
Corvus.
just get Corvus to do it for you.
That's
Because I'm not that talented and smart either.
But we have friends who are.
Exactly.
And family. Corvus is not just a friend.
No,
That's
she's
true.
definitely fam.
The crazy Russian ladies I used to work with always said, don't have $100, have 100 friends.
Ooh yeah.
As you'll get more done with 100 friends than $100.
Absolutely.
These are
I mean,
These
if
are
we're
called-
talking like
these are
100
cubics.
million, I don't want 100 million friends, but I do want $100 million so I can give all of those friends $1 million.
See, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, these are cubic zirconia.
those are
They are
freaking
actually
awesome.
Yeah, they're 8mm faceted, round
balls.
disco ball faceted cubic zirconia, and they are incredibly pretty. And there's a lot of cubic zirconia out there in the tiny sizes, but you don't often these days see it in this bigger size.
These are awesome.
Badass.
Yeah, they really are. So I've got one strand. It's an 8-inch strand of the 8mm. So there's so that's the, theoretically that's the,
Where is, oh, this is the square?
no, it's a triangle.
Oh, okay, that's what that's for.
That's what that's for.
Oh, sorry.
No more colors of those, Corvus. That is the only one. I've got one of those available. Excuse me, and it's $45.
Those are
I have more CZs
freaking
in
amazing.
little, but no more in the big.
I'm so itchy from the haircut.
You got a haircut? You got a haircut?
I
She
got
did.
my hair cut in half.
When?
Sorry, my eyes
Today.
are.
That's why your bangs look
Rebelling.
so good.
Yeah.
And your hair looks so beautiful.
Thank you, because Kathy did it. And it smells amazing, too.
Any
She
more
does. She
I don't know if you
smells like
noticed
fancy
that.
hair product.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yes.
No.
Okay, so that's for Denise.
Auntie supported.
And Clarissa would like to know if there are any colors.
No, there are no more colors.
This is it.
That is it. All right, I got some red jasper and some more glass. Oh, these are fun. All right, red jasper strand.
I don't have a strand, but I did get to hold hands.
It was pretty amazing, wasn't
Yeah, it was.
it? I think
But
we can
do
do that
you
again.
also want the strand?
I would also like the strand.
Okay,
I will take both.
excellent. Heather's cup runneth over.
It does.
Ooh, these are super cute. Okay, so red jasper. I've got some red jasper for y'all. I got a few different shapes, and we're gonna go ahead and say,
You're singing.
not really singing.
Sounded like the wind, only
What
with
are y'all
more
drinking?
vibrato.
Anything?
Me? Yeah, we're both. Of course, we're drinking.
What?
Something.
No, but what is it?
This is bourbon and Diet Coke.
What would you like?
A drink.
What?
Surprise me.
Mm.
I don't care.
We have
All right, so we're gonna take a drink making break.
We have bourbon, and we have Diet Coke, and we have root beer.
Bourbon and no soda.
I could do that.
That'd
Would
be
you like bourbon
Oh,
and
and we
water?
have ice too.
We also have
It's
We
a
have a
real
bourbon on the
special
rocks.
day. You got ice?
Well, have you been here since we got the new fridge?
That's what that red thing is. Oh my god. Obviously not. I didn't even
Obviously not. Yes.
It's a very beautiful vintage red refrigerator that's very obvious. But sometimes things show up in the room and you don't even see them.
definitely not us judging.
No,
No,
please
no,
don't,
we're
'cause,
not. No judgy here.
yeah.
No judgy. You are in a judge-free zone. I mean, literally, none of us are actually judges. So.
I am very impressed with that fridge you got.
Well, okay, so that was my second home fridge in the office at home because my late boyfriend really liked to buy in bulk.
Oh, yeah.
And so we got a second fridge for the office because there had to be some place for the overflow to go. There couldn't be a garage fridge because my garage has no power. And so we found that adorable little faux vintage one on sale at Home Depot. It was only like $300, which for the cuteness of it, I think is good. Well, so once
I love it.
my boyfriend and I my boyfriend passed, and it was just back to being me. I noticed that, gee, since I'm not going to Costco and buying a pallet of, frozen food, I don't need this large fridge in my office.
Weird.
I know. Hi, Silver. And so I traded. So we had 2 mini fridges here at Beading Dreams. So I took one of the mini fridges to be my beer and wine fridge in the office. And,
No, it's so beautiful.
It
Like no,
it doesn't even cover you can't Lady Godiva it anymore.
She's not.
It
for
doesn't
at
cover
least
your
like a month.
It doesn't cover your boobies.
It does not cover
I say
my
we
boobies.
wait till Monday and you'll have it covered.
Entirely possible. But yeah, so I switched. So I took one of the mini fridges from my office and I brought the
Oh my goodness!
it's like a 3/4 fridge.
What is that?
What is what?
Look at Corvus's comment.
What?
Oh, you can't see the emotes.
Well, no, I see a toad, and is it a happy poop?
Is that
it's
potatoes?
dancing.
Oh, it's not dancing on my screen. Hold on.
It doesn't dance over here.
It doesn't dance over here, but hold on.
It's going.
Wow!
Poo-poo.
It isn't. Okay, I'm just gonna say, if your poops are doing that, something is really wrong.
You need to lay out something in your gut. Maybe the pop rocks. I don't know.
Oh, I think maybe Silver's poops are doing that right now. Oh
No, poor Sylvia.
Oh, stomach bugs are the
thing.
freaking worst.
Oh, they
They're
are.
the worst. They're so bad. Like, I would almost rather have anything. That's what happens if you eat jumping beans. Oh my gosh. Like, stomach bugs are just the worst.
I'd rather have a cold for a month. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm so sorry you don't feel good. That sucks.
I know.
But thank you for joining us for a little bit. We
Gentle,
appreciate it.
consensual hugs,
Yes.
but not around the middle.
No.
Why
But
not?
happy thoughts to all of your stomach and gut parts.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so continuing on with Red Jasper, now that Amy has a libation, an indulgence of her very own.
And I'm just trying to make my hair bigger because
I know. I'm just like I am totally the hair slouch of
I'm
this
pretty
stream.
southern, so if it's not a little bit
I mean-
taller, we're just not gonna make it tonight.
Gotta be
I
closer
mean,
to
the
God.
higher the hair,
Is
the
that good?
closer to
Yeah,
so,
I think that's better.
so obviously I lose. I am not the closest to God.
Oh, I could get it closer to God.
I
Give me a
believe
chance
you.
and a comb, and
I was
I'll
gonna
got
say
you.
all you need is a comb and some Aquanet, girl. Okay, so right. Okay, so Red Jasper. We're just gonna go with $5 a strand for the Red Jasper. 8-inch strands. I've got 2 strands of 5mm cubes. I've got 2 strands of 10mm puffy squares. And Lori is not going to be shut out again. So that was 1 strand of ovals. Which one, Corvus? The cubes or the puffy squares? 1 cube for Silvern, and
Oh my goodness, those ovals are so sweet.
aren't they?
They are so cool.
Okay, and last of the $5, well, Lori got them. That's all there were. So, and the last of the red jasper are, okay, cubes for Corvus, got it.
Cubes for Corvus. That sounds like a.
I know, there's
like an
alliteration.
active, like I don't know, like some sort of.
Some kind of activity, like
Yeah, cubes for
public,
It's
like public television show for kids.
Yes. Join us at 1 p.m. when we do cubes
For
for
Corvus.
Corvus.
All right, and then I do have 1 strand of 4mm Heshy for $5 in the red jasper. Okay, and then these are not red jasper, but they look like they could be. These are glass, but this cool shape.
Oh, wow.
It's a top drilled little disc, so the hole goes through the disc, and it's lethal. It's like 5 or 6 millimeters. It's tiny, so tiny. Tiny. That's fair. So tiny.
Yeah, I think we've.
No.
Echo, I'm gonna have
That's
to
fair.
agree. You're right.
That's fair. So what we're saying is Cubes for Corvus is actually gonna premiere on OnlyFans soon.
Yeah.
Oh!
Or it could be on Skinamax, after hours. We don't know.
Oh my gosh. I remember when I used to
He's like, Amy, I don't know what Skinamax is. Like, what are you
Who,
talking? Yeah, of course. Like,
Corvus?
I've never
Well,
even heard of that.
Corvus is way too young. But anyway, 4mm Heshy for Jenny, and we do still have this cute strand of top drilled circles. But I remember when I used to babysit, because we didn't have cable.
Yeah.
My family did not have cable. And we definitely didn't have the extra cable, the paid channels.
Oh, I watched so many movies when I babysat.
So yeah, well, of
Well,
course.
yeah, that's
so
where
then,
you get all the smut.
well, exactly.
No,
So-
I mean, they weren't smutty movies, they were just any movies.
Oh, sorry. Maybe that was just
Well,
me.
no, but no. Actually, Amy is following me on my pathway, because I would be like, oh, I can watch this movie, and it's and I'm saying this in front of my parents, so
Yes.
hi parents, but I'm like, oh, this movie's on and it's rated R.
Oh!
Ooh, I'm whatever, 15 years old,
Your
and
dad is hearing this.
I know my dad and my stepmom. Yeah,
They know
but
that now you watch
they
rated
do.
R
I
movies
mean,
at the while you're babysitting.
While I was babysitting, I know. But guess
I
what?
heard some stories about
I'm
babysitters
43 years
yesterday.
old now, so at this point, does
gotta be
does
okay.
it really matter that
That's
I
all-
saw boobies when I was 15? And butts,
You had them.
well, I had both of those. I didn't have the male version of butts, and they didn't usually.
and lots of dry humping.
Yeah. Well, and that's, because the really racy Cinemax movies didn't start until usually after I was done babysitting, because typically, parents would get home, anytime between 11 and 12, and they didn't really start showing, they didn't show the ones that showed the parts that I hadn't seen until after I was done babysitting. But
I
yes.
hadn't seen them either, but I was wondering.
Curious.
Yes. So at some point when my father's not on stream, I will share the first time I saw a naked man, and that was an experience.
It's a little bit of a. I'm sorry, guys. I love everyone. I love men, but I gotta tell you, it's not as exciting as we thought it would be.
all I'm gonna say is back hair. That's all I'm gonna say. And now we're gonna.
How much back hair? Are we talking about Chewbacca or
It
what?
went all the way down.
Braidable?
What?
It went all the way. All the way down.
I'm sorry, I just got all sick.
I had a dear friend who is quite hirsute. And he would groom himself with the help of his wife.
Love movie.
No, that wasn't a movie, Denise. That was real life.
In the real stuff.
That was in the real life, and by the way, not when I was 15. But anyway, it was significantly after that.
I'm really just stuck on
But
that.
he would shave his chest and then his back. But they wouldn't do the sides, so there was like a race.
Oh no! It's like a go faster straight of hair. Okay, and seriously, like, no judging to, like, anybody. Like, we're not, like, I just feel obligated to say we're not trying to body shame.
No.
because,
We would never do that. Seriously,
like,
we would not.
It's more, as my first experience, it was quite a shock. Because I didn't know there could be hair in all those places.
Oh! I'm sorry. Really,
Actually, a lot.
This is hard for me to digest.
So let's go back to selling beads, because now my stepmom and my dad know way more than they ever needed to know about my sex
And if
life.
you keep drinking, they're going to find out more.
Them top drilled coins.
$5. Dead toad. Yes. Okay, these
Silver is already sick.
Poor Silver. Sorry, Silver, the topic may not be for you tonight.
That's okay. We've killed Lori.
No, Lori
Racing
is
stripes,
officially
though.
dead.
The racing stripes were so good.
As your dad says, as long as you were over age 12.
That's actually my stepmom.
Oh, sorry. Oh, she's
So-
on under his name.
She's on under his name. So Facebook is my stepmom and Twitch is my dad.
God, that's so confusing.
Well,
I mean, if
Y'all
you know,
gotten used to it.
they're
I'm-
consistent.
we have. They're very consistent.
I don't have mind bleach.
Yes, sorry. Here, let's try and overwhelm all of those images we just bombarded you all with some images
what
of
do you got in the
beads.
shinies?
Yeah. Okay. So
And all these beads.
I know, but these are actually really cool beads.
Yeah, they are.
These are agate. They're agate.
No,
Agate.
these are fancy. These are not agate. These are agate because they are that fancy.
They are beautiful.
yeah.
Yeah. No, they're this just really
They're so
pretty.
smooth. Look
Aren't
at them
they?
reflecting the
They're
rainlight.
so
Oh,
smooth.
they're lovely. They go really well with Amy's
So much
nails.
smoother than I am.
Oh, good lord. Okay, I am saying this particular.
Whew, I'm starting to sweat. They're so
Yeah,
they're so
no,
smooth.
this particular train wreck is done. Like, no, we're
I
gonna.
can't get off the train. What the hell's going
Well,
on?
I can't help you, Amy. Heather
Amy
might have
needs
a
to take a
fan.
walk.
But the train is done. This train is done. There may be another one, but this.
I'm gonna get this
train's
fan
gone.
over here because really, seriously, I'm getting a little too heated.
Okay, so
Oops, sorry about that.
that's okay.
That
Our
was my boobs.
I know, Keiko. Well, and
This
we
is what
are
happens when y'all stream with friends in person.
Well,
Yes.
this is going to start happening more on the podcast when I start bringing
Did you just
people.
say podcast? What the fuck just came out of your mouth? Was that podcast or podcast? I think you're very, very, very Milwaukee right now. Oh my god!
Now
I'm sorry. You said it. I did not say podcast. You did.
You a little bit did.
The podcast for this week is. Let's talk about something.
So hey, those are
I drove all the way from San Antonio for this abuse, y'all. Seriously.
She is definitely getting.
how much is the agate?
She's getting her gas mileage worth out of abuse. All right,
It
so
was
this,
worth every dime, honestly.
excellent. So this is actually a really lovely strand of banded agate, in like burgundy and. Don't. You're forbidden from Amy is forbidden from speaking for at least 60 seconds. As is Heather. Just no. Okay? No speaking from either of you. For 60 seconds. Nope, you gotta hold it in for 60 seconds. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna have to cover my face.
This podcast is for another type of stream. All I was doing was reading. All I was doing
Do I
was
have to banish you guys? Because I will put you in timeout.
You know
Both
what?
of
You need to blame Lori in Canada. I have nothing to do with that shit. I have
Nobody
not a
puts
damn
Amy in
thing.
a corner.
I wasn't gonna put her in a corner. I was gonna put her in the alley.
It's hot in here.
Oh yes, can we sing?
What?
They can't sing. Well, Heather can sing. I can pretend. Smee, can you sing?
Yeah.
What are we singing?
I think that might have been an informational question rather than a suggestion.
Really requests out there? I mean, I don't know what to do anymore.
Apparently, Lori, this is all somehow your fault. I'm not quite sure.
I think it was the podcast.
It's the podcast. It's for another type of stream.
Okay.
I had nothing to do with that.
All right,
that was
so these are beautiful.
They actually really are. They're gorgeous banded agate in burgundy and like these beautiful russet colors and a little bit of orange. They're about 1/2 inch. These are a little bit sharper squares, but I love that you can see the banding of the stones so prettily
They're
in
like
them.
tiles.
They are like tiles. Oh, I would love to have a shower made of these. That'd be fantastic.
I would too.
I could never.
I would have to talk about that on my podcast.
I don't know if your speaking ban is up yet, Amy.
It was. That was at least 60 seconds, if not longer.
All right, so I got one strand of beautiful banded agate, and that is $15. And now I'm really scared to say the word agate, which is going to make the rest of the stream really hard.
Just say
You're doing
agate.
great. Just don't.
Agate.
Okay, we need to not say the word bag because that's when it gets bad.
If
All
you
right.
say bag, I'm out.
See,
Okay,
first.
one for Lori, but I actually do have 2 of those.
Sweet.
And I have the same in ovals as well. So I got one more. So I have 2 strands of the squares and then 1 strand of ovals, which is also $15. Just okay. So
Good thing Amy surprised us.
continuing on.
I think she's honestly. I
Yes,
really
ovals
have to
instead of
say.
squares.
Yes,
I know
ovals.
I'm not allowed to talk, but I gotta say it anyway.
I'm sorry, I can't reach because I'm holding my.
I'm sorry I can't see you, but
Those are for Jenny. I'm holding my barrier here.
I just have to say how proud I am of Allison staying on topic. I don't know how you're doing it, but
Well, I don't. Some people would probably argue that I'm not doing it.
no, I think you are because you keep like, okay, we're going back to beads.
Okay, well, this is the benefit of moving the stream
Somebody wants the
earlier.
squares.
Jenny's got a square already.
Oh, already.
So there's still 1 square left, but this is the benefit of having the stream earlier. Is I have
Spare
more.
one square.
I have more brain cells to focus.
Mm-hmm.
It's when I get tired. There's another oval. So I got two ovals, 2 squares. But it's when I get super tired that I just like wander off topic and I cannot be brought back.
So if
to the fold.
if the oval and the square had a baby, it would be a squoval. Okay, good. That's what I thought.
Allison loves that shape.
Squoval?
I do. It's my preferred nail shape is squovals.
This is not. This is coffin.
No, that's coffin.
I
know.
didn't do that. My nail tech did.
I did. I had stilettos for Tucson.
Oh.
And they were really fun. I could never work here
Yeah.
in the stiletto nails, but they were fun for Tucson. And my mom said something very, very mean about them
Surprise!
at the airport. And it was mean and awful in a lot of ways. But then I got so many compliments on them in Tucson, like, and my mother also
I would have been skipping and you're like,
and my mother also hates my hair color.
oh,
Because you
why?
heard the, oh God, did you not hear the whole lock of baby hair thing?
Mm.
Oh my Lanta. Okay, so we're just gonna diverge into story time for a second. Some of you have
Your
heard
mom gives me so much, like, material for stand-up comedy that you have no idea. I can't wait.
But so, per Corvus, when I did our last highlight reel, she's like, "Oh my God, your hair morphed so many times." so yes, so not that long ago, definitely in living memory of most of our stream viewers, my hair was platinum blonde. So, as far as what is my natural hair color, I was very, very blonde as a child, and my hair darkened as I got older, and now it's pretty much, the same color as Amy's naturally. So I was bleaching it.
She thinks this is natural.
Well,
we're gonna go with that. Yeah, this is my natural hair color.
So I had been bleaching it platinum, and I decided I wanted to change, and my hair was this color, this dark red. For a good portion of my life, I dyed it red when I was 18, and I didn't go back to blonde until my 30s. So I decided I wanted to go back to this color. So speaking of Kathy, I asked Kathy's advice because I'm like, I'm at this like super bleached platinum, and I want to go to dark auburn. Like, what do I need to do to make this not be tragic, and also not have to pay $400 to have it done at your salon? And because Kathy's amazing, she helped me out. She asked some of her colorist people at the salon and told me like the steps I needed to go to get from platinum to the red.
By the way, you have perfected. Just
Thank
so you know.
Well, now that it doesn't have any of the platinum in it, I can just throw the red on it and it's good. But there was a process.
At that moment, just say thank you. That was a compliment.
Thank you,
You're
Amy.
welcome, because it's awesome.
If anybody wants to know how to go from platinum blonde to red, though, I can tell you, because there are a couple steps there. But I went for a haircut before I dyed my hair red, and because I was going to get my hair cut, and I was also going to talk to Kathy about what I needed to do to get from platinum to red. And it was on a Tuesday, which is my mom and my day together, so she went with me. And so I'm sitting in the chair, I'm talking to Kathy about what I want, and then we start talking about my hair color and what I need to do. And my mom walks over to the chair with an envelope, and she's like, I know I'm butting in, but I just need to say this. And she takes from the envelope a lock of my baby hair that she had saved, which is, saving a lock of your child's baby hair is not a creepy thing, but bringing it to the hair appointment when your child is 43, and she's like, I just really think her hair should be this color, and shows my hairstylist my baby hair. And bless Kathy, she did not laugh, she did not crack a smile, she did not roll her eyes. Like, I don't know how she managed not to do. She was like, oh, okay, that's very nice. So yeah, my mom actually brought a lock of my baby hair to my hair appointment to tell my stylist.
She realizes you're in your 40s now, right?
Well,
And I mean, that the potential that you would have baby hair color at this point is not very good.
No, she thinks I should have my hair dyed back to the color.
I know what she thinks. I understand what she thinks, but I don't know how she got to that thought.
I know, Denise. I mean, it's not surprising if you know my mother, but it's still like incredibly, just as a story, it's got some shock value. But
we love your mom.
Bless her heart.
Bless her heart.
But anyway, so she hates my hair color and she hated my nails in Tucson, and goddamn, if every like 10 to 15 minutes I would get either a compliment on my nails or my hair.
Yes!
Or both.
Yes! Take that, Pat!
And I was just like, thanks. I like it too.
I really loved it. That everybody validated, your choices, because you know what? You're a hot mama and they can't deny it. And obviously your mom doesn't recognize a hot mama when she sees it.
Well, my mom doesn't like people who have agency of their own, so,
don't have any mind of your own?
Yeah,
okay.
Exactly. So anyway,
we love, like, to go along with the flow.
But yeah, baby hair. Thank you, Silver and C. And I was super happy with them, and I'm not going to say what she said about them on stream, because it was really terrible, but I had a great time rocking the nails and the hair.
And you looked fabulous.
Thank you.
The end.
Okay, so it's 7:58. I know we haven't.
She must have control at all times.
Exactly.
She knows best.
That's true. That is the way that she is. It's the way that she's always been for my life, which is most of her adult life. But so much to unpack. Anyway, all right, it's 8 o'clock. So we've obviously not sold as consistently as typical in a stream. So I'm going to say, Heather, are you up for another 15 minutes?
I'm up for another hour.
Yes, 1 hour.
1 hour. Okay, 1 hour it is.
Right, and I'll just put duct tape on my mouth.
Oh,
that'll work. I'll sit here like this. I promise y'all. I promise. Y'all can buy beads all damn night.
Amy?
What?
I don't believe you.
I'm gonna try.
You are not. Come on. Okay, 1 more hour. So we're agreed on 1 more hour.
One more again.
With a hole in it for the straw. Okay. Oh, for the straw to drink. Yeah, Lori. Now that's my girl. See?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She's thinking ahead.
It's true.
And I gotta say, Lori, I like you having my back right there. Because a real friend would never leave her without a hole for the straw.
I am going to have to refill my drink at some point, but
I have a little bit left.
bourbon and Diet Coke. All right, 60 minutes, go.
That.
Are you scared?
No.
You kind of hesitated.
No, pour
I
it
thought
heavy.
maybe you were afraid for me to refill it.
No, I was thinking about if I wanted bourbon and water instead, but
And the answer is what? It's really pretty simple.
okay, well no, it's not because there's still bourbon and Diet Coke in there.
But I can rinse that out.
I'm not gonna waste that bourbon. Are you
Okay,
kidding
so
me?
then you want Diet Coke.
Okay, there we go.
Right?
See, Amy solved the
That's why
problem.
friends are here, to solve your problems.
Silver and Amy has never met my mother, and I think that's a good thing for my mother.
It's a very good thing for your mama, because your mama ain't ready for this smoke.
No.
Yeah. Okay, so I found more pyrite, y'all. And these are freaking pretty. These are actually Bollywood pyrite.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
Oh, wait, I derailed my own drink refill. How did I do that?
With Bollywood
I
pyrite.
said the words Bollywood and pyrite in the same sentence.
That's criminal. And awesome.
Okay, so these are Bollywood pyrite.
Okay, I've written Bollywood pyrite. I can fix your drink.
They're really pretty.
Can you fix my
There's
drink and her drink?
6mm rondelles. Denise, my stepmom, says she likes you already.
Oh, thanks.
Amy's amazing. I'm so lucky
I love, honestly,
to have her
I
in
love
my life.
anyone that Allison loves. I know that I can love because they've already been vetted. So if she loves you, I love you too.
And Amy has the appropriate amount of sass.
Oh, there's
By
a lot.
the way.
There's a lot, but I try to reel it back.
Well, you know.
But yeah, your mama, yeah, she don't want this shit. she don't want none of this smoke. Your dad's like heart.
Yep, nope, that's still Denise.
Oh, Denise, sorry. Oh my god.
I don't know. Well, honestly,
It's
because
Facebook.
it's Facebook. I haven't seen a comment, so I don't know if my dad is still watching. He might have. He might
have checked out.
He might have checked out. He might be watching TV.
So,
or-
Denise, I do approve your validation of Allison's feelings because they are very valid. And yeah, her mama is not prepared to meet me.
yeah,
I'll be kind. She'll never know what happened. She'll be like, she is so nice.
she will never know what hit her.
Oh my
That is
God.
true. Thank you,
I
Heather.
really like her.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
yeah, okay, so my dad and my stepmom just got a new TV that's like the size of a house. The thing is
no.
giant. So they're watching
So-
Jurassic Park on it, and it's called the big ass TV.
So they're actually living
like
in
it.
Jurassic Park.
They're
Yes.
living in Jurassic Park.
I had to watch that movie on the front row with my friend
No,
Cindy.
Denise, you're not having a front seat. You're living it, dude. You live like in the middle of it.
Okay, so we do have both Denise and Rosemary claimed the Bollywood pyrite. Can I split it between the two of you? So that you can both get some.
Don't make me divide you up in groups. I don't want to do that.
Well, you know, that's a whole other. This is cool.
I like this ring here. I don't know what this is about, but
So Denise wants a front seat whenever you meet my mom.
oh my god.
Well, I mean,
You
we're
know-
gonna have to FaceTime.
No, we're gonna TikTok this shit.
That's
Because when I
fair.
meet your mama,
Did you see that I've been making TikToks?
I have also been making TikToks, which you would be very proud of, because I don't do
Denise
that.
can have it. Okay, got it, Rosemary.
Okay. I mean, Denise is willing to split, Rosemary.
Yeah.
If you want to split. So I mean, we're good. We're good with splitsies. We're Midwestern. We share. Sometimes.
Yes. Most of the time.
It depends what it is, and we never
Eh.
take the last of anything.
Unless
No,
we're
the
talking
last-
about a podcast.
The last thing,
Right, Heather?
yes.
Unless we're talking about a podcast, and that's a whole
Podcast
different
is-
situation.
Yeah. Situation.
That's a whole different level.
I'm sorry, I have to block her out.
I love you.
I believe, Rosemary, the strand is 8 inches. Heather can double check that for me.
Nope, it is not. So you can
Whoa.
each have.
Does bourbon make people sneeze?
Well, streaming makes people sneeze.
Oh,
I mean, Mary actually put some science up on it the other day.
really?
Because I always get the stream
It's
sniffles.
13 inches
Is it
long.
anxiety driven, or do you know?
It has something to do with putting more air into your sinus cavities because you're trying to talk,
Oh,
like project.
okay. That's interesting.
Mary with the science.
Science.
No Mary tonight because cruise.
Oh, she's on another one?
Yes.
So 6.5 inches for each.
So yeah, they should be on a cruise
nice
right
length.
now. It is.
No ma'am, it's not. I disagree.
But yeah, Mary should be on a
I'll
cruise right
approve
now.
if you want 6.5 inches of beads.
Okay, these are glass. These are very cool. These are that same kind of swirly glass as those coins I had earlier, except they're rectangles, and then they're actually spaced out with...
I'm sorry, that just hit me funny. Denise
Don't-
can have it since it's only 8 inches.
It's not only 8 inches, though. It's 13
It's
inches.
13 inches. Heather's right. I'm wrong. And let's just steer away from any off-color jokes based on Rosemary's comment because we're talking about my parents.
Oh, I wasn't insinuating. I would never
Not yet.
I would never do such a thing.
Oh, come on. Yes, you would. Don't even
No,
play.
I mean, no. I would never do that.
Yeah, Amy, I
It
see your...
is 13 inches long, Rosemary.
Okay, half for Rosemary, half for Denise. I see your halo, Amy. It's being held up by your horns.
It's like on fire right now. It's like about to incinerate.
Goodness. All right, so this is an 8-inch strand of this cool swirly orangey glass, and it's $10. Just trying to get back to the topic.
I'm sticking with you. I'm on the same train as you are. Trying.
You're well. Okay, I'll appreciate that you're trying. I don't.
I'm trying so hard. I'm trying so hard. I'm trying so hard.
I
blushing
could
and clutching
tell,
my pearls.
Denise, that you were clutching your pearls.
You don't know that, like, sometimes I come in here and I'm a bit of a kleptomaniac, and that might have been one of those moments because I just put this on my hand and I don't plan on giving it back.
It fits you.
But I don't plan on giving it back.
Okay, well, you drove all the way from San
But I
Antonio.
usually call and say, hey, Allison, I actually don't know how I got out of the store, but I have this ring that's like zigzagged on my finger.
Yeah,
and I need
that will happen.
I need you to...
When Tina was shopping earlier, she saw your liberal feminist killjoy keychain up front, and she looked at me and she went very quietly slipped it into her pocket.
That's awesome.
I mean, she paid for it.
I love it. That's amazing.
my sister
It
wants
was
one
really
so
cool.
bad because of mine.
Well, I finally found, because I had buried my blanks, so I finally found the big keychain blanks, so I can
Yay!
make more now.
More!
Nice.
Yes.
Very nice.
So, okay, so now we're gonna talk.
Reagan might need a liberal feminist killjoy.
Okay, that's fair.
Yes.
All right, so these are actually agate. So
Those are agate.
I'm just ignoring you.
But no, we're making this a fancy stream.
But it's interesting to look at. So these are the glass, and these are the agate, and they look very, very similar. And I want to
How
say,
do you know seriously, I'm not being funny, but how do you know the difference? Like, when you look at them, how would you, as a professional, know the difference?
so the main way you can tell, and I'll show the stream this in a second.
The pretty
Is-
boxy agate is it's fun.
There's a line from the mold.
Oh, okay. Like a seam?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Essentially so Amy actually asked a really good question.
It is a really good question.
Which is how can I tell? Because these really do look extremely similar. How can I tell that this is glass and this is
Mind
agate?
you, I've been doing this a very long time as well, so I don't even know the answer.
Yeah, I mean, Amy's been doing this for as long as I've owned the store and probably longer, but this bead's a really good example is the word I'm looking for of this. So there's a seam. You can see a line there, and that's from the mold. That's from where the mold comes
Where it's
together
pressed.
and the glass, where it's pressed.
Oh.
So you don't get that on a natural stone bead because it's not pressed into a mold. It's actually cut and faceted and polished.
And tumbled.
So that's one of the easiest and quickest ways to tell. Also, there's a difference in weight and density.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I realize that the discs are significantly smaller than the chunks, but still,
You can definitely
you can tell.
Okay.
So
That's good to know. No, that's okay. It's good to know that.
Glass is less dense than agate, so the agate's going to be heavier for its size than the glass.
Right.
So I do have one strand of pretty boxy agate, as Keiko described it.
Well, she said agate.
She did. She
Yeah.
did say it
Spelled
with
it correctly and
I
everything.
see. Oh, she did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Alright.
how much are they?
Pretty boxy agate. I've got one strand of those, and they're $10.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just go ahead and lean into this stripy agate thing for another second, and then I'm gonna see
Doesn't
what's in the
glass
tray
get
underneath.
warm, but gemstones don't, or something like that?
Boxy
Glass
agate
typically
for
is
Lori.
warmer than gemstones, yes.
So
it doesn't, it holds heat better.
right.
What
so
does glass does? It conducts heat better?
It does.
Okay.
So basically, sorry, Keiko. So basically, stones tend to hold at slightly below room temperature, while glass tends to, Lori says, give them to Keiko.
Okay. Keiko, where are yours?
While she was. So stones tend to hold at slightly below room temperature, whereas glass tends to hold at room temperature. So if you're just in a neutral environment and you touch a gemstone, it's typically going to feel cold to the touch, whereas a glass is going to feel more like the temperature of your skin.
Like room or body
Like room
temperature.
Room temperature, body temperature.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's cool to know.
Yeah.
This one's showing off, and so is that one.
Yes. So I've got two more
Oh,
strands.
wait.
of-
One more guy's showing off right there. This one. He thinks he's something.
So I got two more strands of.
No, now they're wheeling and dealing in chat.
They are. So I got two more strands of agate. In two different shapes. So I've got this strand, which is really pretty.
You're right. It is a UFO shape, and it is badass.
It's a really pretty non-faceted rondelle shape. It's fat. These are probably, I'm going to go with 14 millimeter rondelles for these. So I've got one 8-inch strand of 14 millimeter. No, I'm going to go with UFO.
No,
I think
It's
you're
definitely a flying saucer.
good. Yeah.
I mean, it's not like the balloon shape that we keep
Yeah,
shooting down.
The
But
dirigible that
Lord.
we had to shoot down, is that what you
Yeah.
mean? No, it's not that shit.
So I've got one strand of non-faceted 14 millimeter rondelle, orange and white agate, and that is $15 for the strand. Oh, the northerner jumps in with curling stone.
That is 100% accurate. This
And Lori
does,
will get
in
that.
fact, look like a curling stone.
Mhm.
So if you were perhaps from Canada, you might recognize this as being familiar. This is the one that likes to show off because he's a little bit of a, he's the one that comes
He's
in.
extra.
Yeah, he's extra. He comes in with the muscle.
that agate instead?
But this one, he's like a little bit shy. He's like, oh, I'm going to show you a little bit of what I have.
They don't have
but they don't have handles.
Okay, so
give Lori the chunky ones and give those to
Oh,
Keiko.
so my confusion is, why do they have handles? Is that just so you can move them around? Because I just kick them. That's the southern part of me. I don't know.
I've never interacted with a curling stone in my life, so I wouldn't have the first idea. Like, how do you approach
Sorry,
it?
I'm so itchy from
Do you
here.
say, hey, I don't really like what's going on here. I really need to, handle you gently? Or you say, you know what? You've been a piece of shit, and I just don't like you, so I'm going to kick the fuck out of you. Smee, how have you not broken your foot? Honestly, a lot of people would like the answer to that question.
Yes.
And
I
I would
am-
say that a lot of therapy, medication, and self-restraint.
Okay.
And also apparently steel-toed boots when you're kicking curling stones.
Right?
Oh, I didn't know you had to wear those.
Well, you haven't broken your foot yet kicking curling stones.
Oh, yeah, that's true, but I don't wear steel-toed boots.
That's fair.
I wear highly fashionable boots.
Well,
That's true. Curling stones are 40 pounds each. There's a whole... I did not know... I knew there was a technique to the delivery. I did not know they were 40 pounds
Yeah,
each.
and I am very impressed. And you know what? I would love to have one.
Therefore, I shan't be kicking, or cooking any curling stones. But
No curling stones.
I shall
I
be
think they'd be
selling...
even harder to cook than kick.
That's fair.
What is going on with that one?
I know. That one has a really pretty bullseye on it. So I have one strand of 12 millimeter round agate beads. This is...
Have I told you
Only-
lately that I love you?
I mean, you drove all the way to San Antonio to stream with me, so
No, I drove to Dallas from San Antonio.
Yes.
that is what I meant.
To surprise you and tell you how much I truly love you.
Oh.
And I know I'm going to disrupt stream, so, we'll buy beads in a minute. But I just want y'all to know, how much you mean to me. And this is not alcohol induced, but it is helpful. I will say that. I will tell y'all that y'all have absolutely been life-saving, and anyone that doesn't know Beading Dreams and how much they love and care, I just want y'all to know that you have saved me more times than you know from myself. And you know that.
Well,
So, like, lots of times I came in here when I was going through a divorce, whatever, and just did jewelry, and Allison just put up
Look
with
there.
my Allison put up with my
well, you don't have to no here.
I don't know. Oh,
That's
sorry.
the camera.
Allison put up with my shit. She listened. She validated.
Oh,
She
you're
even bought me
amazing.
lunch. So anyway, I love this place, but I love the people here even more.
That's okay. You bought all of us dinner the other night.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. That's what we do, right?
It's what we do.
But
We
it
feed
is-
each other
it's truly
and
a
we
family.
listen to each other.
So,
It's a true story.
Oh, that's sweet. I almost texted Heather the same thing the other night, including the not alcohol
Aw,
induced. It's true. No, they
yay.
truly are, like, not just selling beads and loving people and helping people be creative and artistic. They truly love us. So the end. That's what I gotta say about that. But you know I love you.
I love you too.
And I love Heather, like,
Yes.
as it's just a gazillion more.
Okay.
Don't cry, Heather.
I can't help it.
Don't do that.
Oh,
We-
that's the wrong picture. That's
Okay,
completely not the right picture. That's the project from a couple weeks ago.
So, honestly, if y'all want to heal tonight, you will buy some beads and start making some shit. That's the best way I could say it.
I think everyone's down with that model.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I think, you know,
How much were the jawbreakers?
Haven't gotten there yet. I
Okay.
just do want to say,
Oh.
so Lori, I found another one of these when I was cleaning.
that's like a freaking icicle.
Yeah, she was making, on the Zoom last night, she was making a necklace with something similar
Oh,
to this.
my God.
So yeah, I found this really pretty crystal
That's
pendant.
like, seriously, that's like Alaska magical icicle that is in like breakup season and melting, but so beautiful that you can't stop looking at it.
So interesting fact about Amy is, in addition to living in Alaska, she also, or in living in Hawaii, she also lived
known
in.
as Tulagok.
Okay, she also lived in Alaska.
Yeah,
Yes,
I do have.
clear. Lori, it's completely clear, no coating.
That is so beautiful. Oh my God, I honestly don't want you to buy that. I'm gonna be honest because I love it. No, it's beautiful.
It's really pretty.
You need that.
Somebody needs it.
Fifth.
Like you could almost eat this like an icicle, but it's not.
Don't eat the
You
beads.
can't. You just can't do it.
$18 for anybody who wants it.
It is gorgeous.
It
It's
really
real pretty.
is.
Oh my God. Anyway,
Oh God. Okay.
Wow.
So Lori's passing. That is
That is
$3.
totally fair, yeah.
Yeah, you got a stellar deal. But
you
this
really
is a-
did, and I would love that bead to death.
It's really pretty. Okay, so back to the agate jawbreakers. These are 12 millimeter round agate. This is a 7-inch strand. It's not 8 inches, and it is $10.
That is one heck of a deal.
Okay, so let's see. What do I want to do?
So beautiful. Just like Heather.
Just like me.
Just like Addison.
Okay, these actually are ones I made on. One was my sample, and one I made on stream.
Why do you do this to me?
Because I'm mean.
Like every time she's got to show, look what I made, and then I have to buy everything. And
So these were from our soldering rings onto coins tutorial. So we're gonna go ahead and do these for $5 each. So this one is from 1969. It's a Jamaican coin, and it is 10 cents. So Jamaican 10-cent coin from 1969. And yes, the ring is soldered on a little off center, because that's what happens when I'm doing things on stream. And then this one is an Irish coin. It's a one penny coin from, this one's very, very new. This one's from 1990, well, fairly new. It's from 1998. And that one also has a ring soldered onto it. And that one's also
seriously,
$5.
that's an Irish.
Uh-huh.
Irish what? Say it again. It's a what?
It's a 1 penny.
It's a 1 penny. So we know that March 17th is coming up, which
That's
is St.
true.
Patty's
It's
Day.
true.
This would
Irish-
probably be the
It's
luckiest motherfucker out there.
It's sold. Keiko's taking the Irish penny. Well, and the
Sorry about the MFer, y'all, but not really.
and the North
Oh,
Irish,
50% off for Jenny. Do we have another Irish coin we could do that with?
we definitely do.
Okay.
Oh,
Jenny, talk to us about that.
Okay, disclaimer. Where is Corvus? Okay, go ahead.
Labradorite.
Labradorite.
Right,
You
there's
say it like a
labradorite.
robot.
Yes. Okay, so these are double drilled labradorite, which is interesting because I actually was thinking of doing a tutorial with double drilled, and I couldn't find anything in the store that was double drilled. And there these were sitting in Jenny's bag the whole time.
These are amazing.
So these are really pretty flashy. Like I keep trying to get the that one. That one is like flashy.
So what
flashy.
I would do with these is I
have some at home. If you
would
need more, if you want to
have
do a
taken
tutorial.
these apart. You know, I like to make big ass earrings, and I would take these apart, and there would be either a gold or a silver chain that goes here and one that goes here to make a drop. But then I would add components of wire wrapped increments going down. So this whole thing would be like 2 earrings.
Because Amy
Awesome.
likes big ass earrings.
Because they are so beautiful, and that is not showing how
It's like
beautiful they are.
That,
Well,
but
it
it's
does
big.
when you move them.
Okay.
Because you can see all
There you
the.
go. But they really have
all
a
the
good
flashy
flash in them.
flash.
But if you were to stack
They
those,
would also make an awesome bracelet.
this one right here has this yellow flashing that is
Mm-hmm.
amazing. I love him.
Okay, so I have one short strand of double drilled labradorites. It
Sneeze
is
Bay. Yeah, we are friends.
It is a 3-inch strand of double drilled labradorite, and it is $15.
And I don't think anybody else but me needs them. So
Well, there we go.
these are for me. Just so you know.
Okay.
Hater.
Oh no, they're for Lori.
Oh, sorry, Lori. You can have them.
And Corvus gets half off.
Okay.
Okay.
So good job of selling them, Amy.
Thanks. You're welcome. And I'll do my best.
Okay,
See what
these
we can do.
are all right, these are carved. Okay, Lori says Amy can have them.
No. Anybody on the stream that claims them gets big ass
Yes,
earrings.
they equals big ass.
Oh, that is so funny. I thought you were talking about like that I had love for them. I didn't realize that
All right,
was an
Lori will
acronym.
take them.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so these are carved quartz. They are actually carved with this really pretty flower pattern on the front, and then they have this awesome crosshatch pattern on the back. There are only 3 of them on this strand, and they're just separated by black glass beads. They're about 3/4 of an inch long by about 1/2 inch wide, and so that strand of 3 is $15.
So the drilling of these is going downward, right?
Yeah, so they're
Instant.
double drilled like your labradorites that
Those are
Lori now
so
has.
pretty.
Yes, and Denise is claiming those. All right.
Holy mother of pearl.
Yes.
Or abalone.
Abalone.
Whatever you want to call it.
No, they're all the same carving, Keiko. So I've got a couple of strands of abalone, and then I do have some mother of pearl as well. So we're going to start with the abalone. So I have this really pretty strand of abalone ovals, and so abalone is a particular type of shell. It's known for this kind of opalescent sort of green and blue herbice.
What?
Just autocorrect error.
Oh.
Um,
They are biased.
They
You're
are
right.
biased.
They are
They
pretty
are.
biased.
so these are just a really nice oval shape, 8-inch strand of abalone, and that is $15.
These are so pretty.
Aren't they? And then there's this, which, okay, so I used to have an anklet made of this shape of abalone that I made when I first started working in bead shops. So that was 22 years ago that I got my first bead shop job.
Was that a stretchy anklet?
It
or was
wasn't.
it a wire wrap?
It was knotted, actually. Yeah, because I was super excited. That one's for Corvus. I was super excited when I learned, because I was lucky enough. So I know that I've shared this story online a number of times, but in brief, like I've made jewelry ever since I was in high school. But I was lucky enough when I graduated from college to land a job at a local bead shop with a really, really great boss who was very big on education. And so like the first thing, like the first training thing that all of the new employees had to do is we had to learn how to string properly with cable and crimp beads. We had to learn how to knot. We had to learn how to wire wrap. And so I was so excited that I had learned how to knot properly, because I had been knotting before that. Hi, Shaquille.
I hear she's been selling other things as well. Who?
No, I think that's your neighbors with the no pants. But anyway.
Yes.
Oh my God. I don't know anything about this, but I do want to know, because, and I have learned, we will continue your conversation in just a moment, but I have learned
fine.
in San Antonio, it's called chisme, which means gossip. And if you got some, I want to know. The end.
Oh dear, what did the neighbors do now, Shaquille?
Shaquille,
But anyway,
please do tell.
so I had never learned how to properly knot. So I had been making knotted things, but I'd been literally using a safety pin to position my knots.
Oh, wow.
And so when
I mean, that's
Was
certainly one way.
the safety pin holding it in place, or how did that work?
so you know how you would knot with like an awl and use the awl to pull down? Okay, well, I was using a safety pin. So when I learned to knot with an actual proper knotting awl, I was like, this is the most amazing thing ever in my life. It's so easy now. And so I made like 18 knotted things.
No.
And one of them was a knotted abalone anklet with abalone chunks like the ones I'm about to show to you.
Oh.
So, and Lord knows where that anklet is. It's somewhere in all my bead stuff.
This is the one I love right here.
I know, that one's real
That
pretty.
one is like an oil slick, like from like heaven. I love it.
So I got one strand of abalone chunks, and they are $10.
Oh dear, I'm getting a little like concerned about what the neighbors are doing, but I do want to know. I gotta tell you, I do want to know.
I mean, it's not what they're doing, it's how
No, I
often
don't-
and how thoroughly.
How good they are at what they're doing.
Oh,
that-
wow.
What? They had a 20-minute session about an hour ago. Are you sure anybody's alive? Because a thud should be concerning.
I guess it's how rhythmically is the thudding
Was
happen.
it like a smooth thud, or was it like a, like that?
All right.
Oh, aggressively.
Pearls for
No.
Denise.
No, we don't do aggressive.
Sorry, Keiko. Denise grabbed those. Now these are mother of pearl. So these are mother of pearl.
Okay,
ovals.
wait.
What?
Rewind. What is the difference between mother of pearl and abalone?
Jenny's
Abalone
taking-
just comes from a specific shell.
So mother
Which
of
shell does it come from? Do you know?
Abalone.
the shell of the abalone mollusk.
Okay, I'm not being funny. That really was a legitimate question.
No. So it's like mother of pearl is the overarching umbrella. So any shell that has a nacreous interior
Right.
is called mother of pearl. But then you've got specific shell or specific mollusks that are named specific things. So abalone comes from the
that's
abalone
why
mollusk.
Abalone is more expensive. Because
Yes.
it is very specific to a specific
It's one
species.
specific species. Exactly.
What?
Yes.
I've been doing this how long?
A long time.
And
But maybe not as long. I don't know.
No, not long enough, because clearly I just learned something.
Well, also, to be fair, oh, Keiko, I'm so sorry. Much love, hearts.
We love pets. We love our fur babies.
Yes.
They're not pets. They're never going to be pets. They're our family.
But the point is, no matter how long you do this, there's always more to learn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Always.
is true. It's just like yoga. You got to keep practicing.
It's
and
like-
it truly is.
I mean, it's like life.
And apparently
Yeah.
Shaquille's neighbors also
Like to practice.
Like to practice
Like to
things.
practice.
A
Yes.
lot. A
Yep.
whole lot.
enthusiastically.
Enthusiastically. Okay, so these are mother of pearl, which
Poor
means
Shaquille.
that they come. Oh no! I mean, I feel like Shaquille has the fortitude to withstand.
Oh, okay. Good.
He seems to be.
You're strong enough. You can handle this.
He seems pretty fortitudinous.
Do you have a like a safety plan? Do you have people that support you? That's
If
what
they,
I need to know.
are they upstairs neighbors? Like, what will you do if they come crashing through the ceiling? I am interested to know.
I do want to know what your safety plan is
Inquiring
at that point,
minds want
because
to know. Like, do you have one of those?
Canceling headphones.
Do you have one of those beds that's like designed to withstand an earthquake?
Does
like,
anybody not know old school, like put a sock behind the headboard shit? I mean, that's not hard. That's just like commonplace, but old school, because some of the new ones clearly don't know that. So here's a teaching tool for all of us.
Oh, you played lacrosse!
Anna Helen. Oh, Lordy mercy.
Sorry, I just learned some things just now.
So, okay, guys, tube socks are not only for one purpose.
I have a good lacrosse story that I'm not going to tell tonight, but Shaquille, you should be on for one of our podcasts, and I can tell it there. Sports stories.
To be continued.
Or parent stories. Probably.
I was gonna
So-
say, I don't have any sports.
So I was
stories.
That'll be
say-
all me all the time.
Right?
Sports.
Tube
yeah.
socks are multiple use. Obviously, they're for covering your feet and like coming up your calf, you know, right? And then they have another purpose that we
You can
don't-
hang them on the door, but
Mhm.
that's not, so you won't come back in the dorm room.
What? What?
What?
What? You never heard
Hang
put a
it-
sock on the doorknob?
Fuck no. What does that mean?
No, that means you're doing what you just said, and your roommate shouldn't come in.
I
They
played
should-
some
they should-
actual sports.
They
You
should go
can-
to the union and go, get
you
some
can
food.
do that shit? I didn't know that. So clearly, anyway, you wear socks obviously for clothing. It has other purpose, like apparently hanging on doorknobs that I didn't know about, and I'm 50, but now I'm learning. You can, use it for extracurricular activities, and you can also use it for maybe noise reduction behind a headboard. That's what I do know. So
Okay.
there, the
So
more you know,
Thank you for coming to Amy's TED Talk.
the more you know.
The more you know, the less you annoy your neighbors. All right, so
The less you traumatize your neighbors.
for real, yo. I mean,
You
Keiko.
said sports or actual sports?
I have lots of sports stories, Keiko, but I have no actual sports stories because I am not a sporty person. In case anyone had not noticed that about me,
all I can say is
sporty,
that
no.
all I can say, how I look like? How do I look like you when I'm 50? Please. I will be honest with you. I've worked in dermatology I did work in dermatology for over 10 or 12 years. You need Retin-A, and you need sunscreen and moisturizer. And especially if you're Caucasian, because we do tend to wrinkle faster than other ethnicities.
Partly because we don't believe in moisturizer.
Right, and partly because we don't have as much melanin in our skin.
Melanin is very good for you.
So that is, and then an occasional...
Mary Myers is watching.
Oh.
What?
Ooh, Mary!
Mary,
So-
are you? Please tell me you're on a. Please tell me you're on a boat. Please tell me you're watching from a boat.
I bet she is.
She's probably on the Lido deck drinking as we speak.
Is she on the face? She's got to be on
She's
the.
on the light
Facebook.
side, yeah.
Yeah. So that must, because she wouldn't be on the light side if she wasn't being limited by
Who
connectivity.
said I am also glow in the dark, white?
white.
Oh, that's
Like
good
me.
to know.
Yeah. I
Because
see
And Heather,
inside.
we can relate.
Yes.
I tan a little bit better than these two, but
does.
that's simply because I do wear sunscreen.
Mary, why are you in Florida?
Oh, she's not there yet.
Oh, you guys don't get on the boat till tomorrow. But you
Yeah.
made it to Florida.
Yay!
We're very happy
So
you're
that's a
there.
plus.
Are you in Miami?
Fort Lauderdale?
Oh, Fort
Maybe?
Lauderdale.
I don't know.
Okay.
Where do
Getting on a cruise.
Where do cruise
Usually
ships
Miami.
leave from? Okay.
But I don't know. We'll see.
Well, I know I asked her.
Yeah,
but
truly, once a year or maybe twice a year, I would recommend a hydrofacial, which is a very simple process with a certified esthetician.
Ooh.
And they can use glycolic acid in it to brighten your skin and to make it look more youthful.
Ooh, those
But
are
as
really
far
cool.
as truly what the recipe
that's
is,
why
it's
we-
Retin-A and
Have Fort
sunscreen.
Lauderdale.
Sun avoidance and sunscreen. That is truly true. If you have to be in the sun, you should never be without sunscreen, and that includes days that are overcast and winter.
All right, fine.
So,
I feel called out.
no, you shouldn't, because your skin is flawless.
I actually just
Look,
paid.
do you see a wrinkle? Look at me and look at her.
Okay.
No wrinkles.
No, they're all.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Okay, Shaquille, what's up?
All right. So
He has a good question.
so I've got an assortment of things that I'm going to try and get through in the next 25 minutes that are not orange.
These are beautiful.
Oh, and I have dead stuff since Mary's watching.
Yay!
Oh.
Do it now. Do the dead stuff
I
now.
want to talk about that carnival glass right there.
I love carnival glass.
I do too. It's my weakness.
I know, girl. When you were selling stuff, when you were
Yes.
moving,
A good
I was
deal.
like,
I still do it, but not as often as I did. I do love,
But-
like, glass is my love, and that's probably what
yeah.
began my bead addiction.
But I was like, don't look at and you used to post on the East Dallas Lakewood Garage Sale group, which I'm also a
Yes.
member of. And I'm like, stop showing me Amy's posts. I don't want to see this stuff. I can't afford it.
I love to resell from estate sales in very affluent neighborhoods in the Dallas-Fort Worth area and San Antonio.
Which, by the way, up the street, up Devonshire, it's going to be 50% off tomorrow.
Of course,
There's an
'cause it's the
estate
last
sale
day.
because it's the last day.
I'm going. I'm on it, y'all.
I'm
I am going to
not
find the good
going.
stuff, and people are going to want it.
I'm either going to...
So.
I be he be so. You be he be so.
Tomorrow, I am either going to till up a garden or I am going to rest.
He said, what is her name and what does she like to do? Who?
She's probably Shaquille. He needs a good pickup line to message a girl on a. Okay, Shaquille.
Oh, okay.
How about you just message with something honest and real, like, "Hey,
Yes.
how
What-
are ya?"
Hey, how are you? Could we please meet for not coffee or a drink at the bar, but would you meet me for dinner? Because honestly, on dating apps, men play.
Don't say anything about your neighbors in the first
Don't.
No, we
do
don't talk
that.
about the
5 minutes at
the
least.
badonkadonk.
Okay,
Whatever.
well,
whatever.
I disagree, but I also haven't.
Why is
dated
it a disclaimer?
No,
I,
he said
I
that isn't
agree
going
with
to cut it.
Shaquille.
What's not
What?
going to cut it?
I agree with Shaquille. People need something clever for some reason.
I don't.
Huh, okay.
I don't agree because my inbox. Honestly, I'm not being braggadocious, but my inbox is full of ain't shit dudes that I have no intention of spending time with after I did match with them because they don't ever ask you out on a date. All they want to do is chat, and then eventually they think that is going to transpire into a hall pass to bed. But it doesn't, and neither does 2 cocktails or 1 dinner. But
It's not transactional.
if you have the gumption to go ahead and ask the girl out on a date, that is huge right now, because most men don't. They avoid that part of it. But asking a woman out on a date and being like just forthright and saying, "Hey, I'd like to," these are beautiful.
Dead stuff.
Yes, Mary.
So tell us more about her profile, Shaquille.
Yeah.
We'll see if we can help you.
Yes.
from
We'll
there.
see if we can
We
help
can
you with
help you,
something.
dude. I can definitely help you get
I
a
cannot-
date worthwhile.
I cannot help you. I'm really bad at. That.
Yeah. Dating apps suck. That's all.
But we have dead stuff.
Yes,
So
and we gotta sell this dead stuff.
we have turritella, which have the little pointy dead things in them. I've got 3 turritella, and they are 1-inch ovals, and those are $5 an oval.
We don't like that.
Oh, it's probably my hair. We also have fossil coral, and these are really cool because you can see all the dead corals in them, and you can see all the X corals. So I've got 3 X coral stones, faceted fossil coral, and we'll also do those for $5 a stone. And then this is not dead stuff, but this is a really cool ocean jasper pendant.
Ooh, that
So
one's cool.
this-
It looks like a turtle.
This one's drilled, it's top drilled. Okay, the amber one, that's this one, right, Jenny? Yes, all drilled. Everything drilled. Not this, but I'll get to that in a minute. So this one is ocean jasper. This one's also drilled, but at the top so it'll hang like a pendant on a cord
Across
or from
this
beads.
way.
Yes,
Yeah.
across that way. And then this is not drilled. This is
And
just
it's just beautiful.
a really pretty agate little geode.
He either like wants to be wire wrapped, or he just wants to sit at your desk or on your shelf or in your car as you travel, because he's awesome. Oh, sorry, where
Well,
am I?
no,
Here.
which one's shaped like a stop sign?
This one?
Mary, do you want the one with the big X corals or the little X corals?
Y'all have got to look at this, like, so pretty. I can't get it in.
How much was
Well-
that? Okay, the ocean jasper was.
The ocean jasper I haven't said is
Okay.
$15, and
There
the
we go.
geode that Amy is showing is $12.
This geode needs a home, and I do believe its name is Rupert,
Mm.
but it could be Ruperta if you need it to be. But it does need a home because it doesn't have a drilled hole, and it wants to sit on a shelf.
All
Or
right.
Silvern's
And
taking it. You sold it.
oh, okay, done.
Good job.
I'm
Okay.
done. You're welcome. Sorry.
Okay, so that's for that one's for Jenny. That's for Silvern and Mary. Which stop sign do you want? The one with
I
the
don't-
big corals or the little corals?
I don't think there's a question. This is a stop sign.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't think the other one. The other one looks like a turtle.
Okay. There we go. All right, so that's the dead stuff and the ocean jasper. So now let's go back to some beads. Okay, let's go back to some beads. Little corals. Amy wins. Amy was right.
Oh, I'm glad.
Got it. All right.
You're the best addition to helping sales tonight. Oh, thank you.
She's amazing.
Well, this is true love. This is not put on or me being funny. This is me. This is truly how I am, and days are darker sometimes, but this is really who I am, and I love these two probably more than anybody on the planet.
Don't tell your children that.
No, I don't plan to.
Okay,
But
good.
if anything transpires, y'all should look for inheritance.
Okay. Well, let's. I mean, we're all gonna be like geriatric in the crazy bead
Oh no, I'm
together.
Yeah, my plan is for you to be
Like-
sitting there in stilettos in my wheelchair and saying, "Get the fuck off my porch,"
Yeah. So we're gonna.
while
so
we
wait.
drink Michelob Ultra.
Okay.
Or
sorry,
whiskey. No,
whiskey.
I would prefer
I was gonna
whiskey.
say I can't get on
But
board
it
with
depends
the
on our
Michelob
budget.
Ultra.
Like, if our budget requires Michelob Ultra, then that's what we're gonna have to go with, because we can't live outside our means.
I will sacrifice the wheelchair and I'll just sit on the couch and drink whiskey.
I'll sacrifice food for alcohol.
I mean, there's still calories in bourbon,
Yeah,
so
yeah, you're right about that.
yeah.
So they're gonna have to get up the fucking porch. I want a rocking chair, stilettos.
Heather, you're not
'Cause
contributing to this
She
commune
checked
lifestyle.
out. What the hell? Hello? Hello?
No, she's there. She was checking a message on her phone.
I was wondering if
No,
you would
I
like to
was-
participate in the conversation that we're having regarding sitting on the
But
porch
I'm
as
looking
old
to-
ladies with stilettos
to-
and our alcohol.
At us.
Oh, she's doing something else.
Yeah.
But still, Heather,
Yeah, of course.
you want to sit
Yeah.
on the porch?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I was
Or
getting a little sweaty
The
there.
porch
wondering-
or the couch, or you can have a recliner.
No, that Barca Lounger stand. No, we're not doing that. We're
Mm.
classy.